Excitable? I don't know. Anyway, spacebar to continue. We are upside down. Oh right, I was harvesting resources. Oh right, we need Xanion. Do we have a? We do have an ore base right here. Yeah, this system was getting hammered earlier, and I helped out mostly. Oh, this is the resource base that we're coming up on. The gambling base is on the other side. I should also see, I should also see what the equipment dock has. I don't actually know if the, stock changes based on loading or whatnot. Anyway, yeah, right before I started this, I had mentioned the concept of possibly doing a multiplayer run. Oh no, that's stock versus price. For a second I thought it was 62 per, and it's just like, that's rough. Anyway. It's by like 25,000. That was pricey. Yeah, there goes a million credits. Then again, I actually did make quite a lot from other things. Okay. Let's see. I guess the trick is, let's start converting things up. To trinium. I find it on the list. Okay, yeah, so I mentioned before we started that I'm probably gonna do, once we hit the center of the galaxy and I've got Avorion, or maybe if I'm doing multiplayer, or maybe as like a weekend thing, I don't know, I'll have to figure it out specifically. I might start hosting public servers for people to join me on. I'll have to figure that out later. Don't take that as a active promise for like an immediate thing, but it may and probably will happen just because I think it would actually be kind of cool to have a populated galaxy to work with. Alright, got a bunch of shield generators to convert. I think I've got some other things that are like stacked further in, but that's going to be hard to get to. Also, all my thrusters. Ooh, converting all my thrusters is going to be really hard. Well, we'll leave that for later. Okay, Xanion hyperspace core. Convert. So, this is decreasing my mass, increasing my speed. Yeah, overall this seems like it's a good idea. Pricey, but it'll be worth it. Okay, so that's the last of that, and now I'm gonna blow the last of my Xanion on thrusters. Is there a way to, like, hold it down? No? Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so I gotta make sure I don't accidentally convert any of the other parts. But I'll figure that out. Yeah, hopefully I can convince Bird to play this with me or something. Or maybe even, like, convince, John Bain to host a server. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I don't like server hosting because it requires me to actually do, like, management. If everybody was willing to donate $1 for me, I'd be super down for hosting, like, multiple servers and stuff like that. Just because the idea of, like, paying server overhead for, like, 50 people is really hard. But if everybody was willing to chip in, oh yeah, I'd be super down for this sort of thing. Okay, so I'm out of Xanion for the time being. I'll probably get some more as we fly around and do stuff. What are these? Oh, those are just hull back there. But yeah, this should help substantially for moving around. Okay, yeah, hopefully I can convert Bird into wanting to play this with me. So let's take a look at our new speeds. Our pitch and our yaw are still bad. Our max velocity, I almost want to say, is lower than last time. But I'll live. And we've seemed to already be under attack by Xsotan. So let's go and help out. I've stacked a bunch of new I've stacked a bunch of new guns on this sucker. And I'm kind of excited to try it out. Unfortunately, I think I'm getting shot from behind here, so we should probably get out of the way. The neat thing about this ship, oh wait, those are my salvage beams that I've got running. I'll turn them off. Yeah, salvage beams do not have nearly as much range as regular guns. But yeah, I just do a lot of damage now. Now, the launcher I got, one of the more rare weapons that we found, is amazing. I need to get my hands on more. What it does is it fires homing missiles. And they do a lot of damage. I need I need that as a thing to use. I also need to see if I can find some way of reducing my weapon cooldown here. That'd be super nice. There's got to be a way to do it. I haven't bothered to look. So let's sit around and just destroy for a second. Oh, that was fast. I don't know if there's anything left in this wreckage. Okay. Well, let's go help with the other sucker. Not that he's going to last particularly long, but I might as well help anyway. Okay, but yeah, convert bird. I don't know. I just... The idea of birdbot shenanigans in space could be really fun. I've always wanted to play stuff like Elite Dangerous, or I guess Star Citizen, maybe. And so on and so forth. You know, the idea of such games are really fun to me. It's just the problem is the grind. The grind always comes off as probably a giant pain in the butt. You know, I don't really want to play a game where I have to play for hours and hours and hours and hours just to, you know, maybe afford the next gun. But this game is kind of the perfect exception to that, because it's single player. It's balanced entirely around a single player experience, and if you want to cheese the hell out of the game, you totally can cheese the hell out of the game. That's a good feeling for me. Anyway, where is it? Oh, it's right in front of us. Let's see if the equipment dock has anything new. It's got a quad cannon turret and a double railgun turret. So it'd be a damn good gun. Oh. We have more people coming in. Oh, it's just a cargo transport. Nothing I have to fight against necessarily. There's also a generator upgrade, which we don't need. A battery upgrade, don't need. Mining system would be nice. Don't need. The other thing we could do is just say screw it. Oh, whoa, no, that wormhole's bad. Okay. We could just say screw it and fly to the next sector. Let's do that. I like this place, but we've been here long enough, and it's time to start going looking for Ognite. I should probably double check. I've got some, okay. I have at least one Xanion mining turret. I'll probably want to pick up some more as we go along, but if we need to, I can mine Ognite when I want to. Let's see. Have you noticed that targeting individual wreckage pieces will give you the resources it has in it? Yes! I know about it, I just don't know much about it. Okay. So these guys hate me. These are the, Ziwi. They hate me. Well, screw them. I guess I could just fight them. Nice thing is, I don't actually have to use their gates if I don't want to. And because we've upgraded our hyperdrives recently, and I believe I have a hyperdrive upgrade loaded onto the ship. No? No, I don't. I could put it on if I wanted to. Well, for the time being, let's put on acceleration. And I really don't need this many unarmed turrets. So let's throw on. We could do that. Oh, woo! We have a mining system that goes all the way up to Ognite. I don't care about that too much. Come on, where's my... There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on over the unarmed turrets. That way we can, that way I can warp. Interesting enough, you can claim asteroids and sell them to friendly factions or make a mining base. That's cool. Didn't know that. Okay, so these people hate my guts, but I think they'll just leave me alone. Ooh, who are you? Just a random trading post. Yeah, sadly, since this faction is not particularly fond of me, oh. Well, this is interesting. I think we found our limitation. Okay. So, here's a problem that was kind of explained very early on, where we might actually not be able to go any further. I assume somebody's going to be able to tell me how to do this, but, yeah. Am I just in combat with these guys, or does somebody showed up that hates me? I have no idea. Well, let's just warp out of here. Yeah, so there's a ring that blocks off the entire center of the galaxy, and I can't get past it. Meaning, I'm gonna skirt it, and we're gonna take a look around and see what we can get. I could also just go into a series of constant piracy against these people if I really wanted to. It's mildly tempting. They hate my guts. I haven't even met them yet, or do anything. Okay, but yeah, does anybody in chat know how to get past the hyperspace wall? Okay. Wander needs to get the Xsotan artifacts to get to the center. Okay, how do I do that? Fight Xsotan? Because if that's the case, that actually makes it really easy. It's just a matter of finding the Xsotan to beat the tar out of them. Well, now that I've actually got a pretty good wrecker ship, and it seems like Ognite and Avorion are inside. Let's see. They got a mining base. Unless they have an equipment base. I'm not too interested in hanging out, though. I'm just gonna find interesting places to stop. I'm not seeing Ognite. Fair amount of Xanion, but don't care. Piracy is always profitable. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, you get them from various sources. That is incredibly vague. Probably not a big deal. Okay, so we have to do quests and things. Oh. Okay, so we might actually be stuck out here for a while. That'll be interesting. I'll keep going until we find something different. What's this? What are you? A Zeoi Destroyer. Still not terribly interested in getting into fights with these guys. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna have to wait for distress calls and stuff like that. If that's the case, that's totally understandable. I'll just keep warping around until we find a zone that I want to hang out in. Or we could zip. I'll just mash this button until we get there. Okay, if you have a mass scanner thingy, the AI should be a mass signature. But he's kind of tough. You mean the deep space scanner upgrades? Yeah, I guess I could throw some of those on. I've been mostly focused on speed. But I guess we could take warp gates around. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So instead... do I really not have... I guess I do have some deep scan range upgrades. We really don't need that velocity and stuff. Yeah, I could actually just keep stacking them on, but I don't know what that would mess up. Let's see, I don't have any other deep scan range things. No? No. Alright. Yeah, let's see if we have anything cool. Well, I got a couple of these, so I'm gonna start looking local, and we'll go from there. Okay, so if we kill bosses that spawn randomly and the Exodus quest. There's also one you need to get from the equipment stations. These are gonna be time okay. That's big. What is this thing? It's huge. Do we just shoot it? Oh, it's a whole station. Yeah, let's blast the hell out of it. Unfortunately, this might take some time. So this thing is just loaded with trinium. 5 million trinium across this entire derelict hulk. I don't think this is really worth my time. Maybe if I had better guns and stuff like that. But, like, even if I wanted to, I highly doubt I'm going to be able to get much value out of trying to salvage this thing. That's going to take a while. Well, what other unknown bass signatures do we have? I'll just blast this until we're done with calculations. Who knows? There's a small chance we'll be able to get our hands on a thing, but then again, our jump route comes pretty quick. Need more DACA. Yeah, I need more DACA. You know what would be really... Oh, hi. Who are you guys? Bandits! Hey, what are you? Also a bandit. Well, guess who gets to die today? What else do we got around here? Yeah, I'm just gonna queue these up just in case. Okay, so I'm alone. That's never a good sign, but I'm freshly upgraded. What are these guys made out of? Not a clue. Well, let's do some serious harm to this one. Yeah, the nice part is, I know how to run away. I also know how to have better guns than everybody else, which is hugely useful. Okay, so as per my last strategy, I think I'm gonna do the usual kind of keep away. There's a lot of them. I'm wildly outnumbered. But I do wildly outpower them. So if they do get to the point where they're actually capable of harming me, that's the point where all of my guns are overheating. That sucks. Yeah, if we do get to the point where we need to worry about things, I'll what if I actually had another shield upgrade that I could switch on? Well, it's too late for that right now. If I do get to the point where I need to run away, I'll just back off. Looks like most of these guys are kind of slow anyway, so it's not a big deal. Like, they are not particularly interested in coming to kill me quick. There's also a lot of salvage hanging out around here. Oh, let's turn off the salvage laser. I don't think it actually matters, but still. But yeah, so we want to find these. We want to find these artifacts. Honestly, what I want to do is find an equipment station that's super close to where we are. We could always go back to that last one we had, but like whatever. Yeah, honestly, I think I can just take these guys head on. I should probably take a short check and see if I have any weapon or otherwise weapon or shield upgrades that I could toss on right now. But I guess it's not a big deal. This is like really loud for everybody else. Yeah, it's really loud for everybody else. I'll turn down the music as soon as we're out of combat. I'm sorry. I've also got my music turned up a little bit higher than usual. Okay, so they're starting to surround me. Luckily, they seem to be slow as shit, so I'm gonna just pull off. Now that we've disengaged, let's actually switch out for things that are a little bit more useful to what we're doing here. Yep, we did have another shield upgrade that I can toss on. Honestly, I guess we'll throw on velocity and acceleration just so I can get around. We'll throw on the proper scanners later. Alright, so we've got a... Okay, it's loud, but it's not that loud. Maybe I just have my music turned up a little bit more. Okay, yeah, I'm just always afraid that I'm gonna blow out everybody's eardrums or something. Okay, so let's start working on this guy. I should probably go up. But I seem to suck at going up. Are we even going up? I might be going down. Alright, I've actually entered into the center of these guys because I have no concept of location. Screw it. Let's get around this way. We're waiting for my guns to recharge anyway. I honestly can't tell you. Okay, Q is go down. There we go. Let's see. Make the ship from Gurren Lagann. I could. Actually, I've never seen enough Gurren Lagann to really have a whole lot of, have a whole lot of loyalty to that ship's design. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is hit and run them. Take out one ship, one ship design, or one of the bandits, and then move on. They're not terribly dangerous right now, especially if we run back and lick our wounds after killing one of them. And then we'll go from there. Hopefully we can pick up a couple of guns here. It looks like these guys are pretty much just loaded with Tesla. Which is significantly less useful than I'm looking for. They've got great accuracy, I'll give them that. But, okay, also we're currently missing at least a couple of my guns, so let's get up in here. I actually really don't know. We really need to get our hands on some more accurate guns, probably. Because I can never tell if I'm specifically hitting some of these guys. Because they really don't actually recover... Enemies won't recover HP, so I could just hang out and shell them. Oh, this guy doesn't have shields. Alright. You know what? Let's rethink this whole cowardice situation for a second here. If some of these guys don't have shields, then I'm gonna make them pay for that. They definitely don't have the maneuverability, so yeah, as long as I just keep, like, only one or two of them on me, I think we're in a good spot. I need some more of these homing launchers, though. Because, yeah, that one guy can't even keep up with me. He's trying, but all I'm doing is just backing up slightly. They really can't deal with this. Oh, that's nice. Since they're both just kind of in this area, I can kind of focus fire them. So that's why every once in a while my guns are, like, aimed in really odd locations. I was wondering about that. It's, they're leading the shots. I guess I don't have to worry as much. And it looks like this guy's having a bad day. I mean, it looks like all of them are having a bad day. And at this point, I can pretty much just focus fire or kill them. I don't think the remaining ones are going to burn through my shields fast enough to be a threat. Though it does look a little bit scary. We're getting low. It really depends on the firepower of the remaining few. But yeah, that one guy in the back does not... Oh, you don't have shields. Alright. Change of plans. Let's go for the ones... Let's go with the ones that don't have shields yet. The less I have... Oh, yeah. Wow. Look at him go. That was easy. Alright, and last one. And then pretty much after this, I think it's just going to be easy pickings from here. I kind of want to get those crazily Tesla lasers, though. I'll be totally honest. I actually really dig how accurate they are. Like, just getting up close to a ship and melting them is actually kind of a cool idea. I just don't know if it's exactly what I call viable. I don't know. And my one problem is if I bring my buddy Birdcatcher on for this series as like a multiplayer thing, arming him might actually be a bit of a pickle. I'd probably just cheat him up like infinite resources and money, so he can do whatever he wants. But guns he'd have to fend for himself on, because I don't even know how to cheat up more guns. I think I might actually tell my cannons and stuff to focus on my cursor. Okay, next one. Yeah, we got these guys on the ropes. There's two of them, but like there's no way that they can deal with my level of firepower. They can barely even like keep up with me. I could actually just stay out of their range. Yeah, look. He can't even shoot me at this range, and as far as I can tell, every single one of my guns is capable of hitting him. Maybe with the exception of, like, one or two. Well, when in doubt, easy cheese. I'm just gonna kite him very slowly backwards. Like a jerk. Nope, I'm missing. Going up. It's going down. There we go. This is a dedicated server. Nope. I'm toying with the idea of it, but currently not yet. It's also one of those where I'd have to make sure that it wouldn't be like my outward-facing IP, which would kind of be the #1 thing. But even then, I don't think I'd want to host it on my own computer, so I'll have to figure it out. Okay. Oh! Apparently restarting the game resets shops in this game. Awesome! Okay, you can send guns and items to people. Well, if I can restart the game repeatedly and pick up a whole slew of guns that way, I think we'll do that just because it would be probably the easiest way of handling things. And so because we've actually kited our way away from these enemies, I can actually I've actually taken like very, very little damage here. Well, I've started to recover my HP. Anyway, we've got some Xsotan coming in. The one thing I will say against the long-range things, I think the homing missiles I'm down for, but like cannons, I like the idea of cannons, but missing them is kind of hard. And I almost rather have like a bunch of consistent shooting, short-range things that can melt people instead of trying to pick people off after a while. Because I'm so covered in shields as it stands. It's just like it'd probably be easier for me to, I don't know. I guess to some degree I'm thinking I should get a ship that's just covered only in chain guns. Or whatever the even more ridiculous version of chain guns are. Because it'd be pretty funny to have a ship that is just like the bullets. I don't even know what I want to call railgun snipe them. I think I'll toy with both builds as we go along. Eventually I'd like to find a local turret factory that I can supply to. I've been pretty meh about it just because. But once we get up to Ognite, the idea of having like a slew of different custom weapons that I've created, that actually would be, that's an attractive prospect. Let's move in and make sure we can just kill him the quick way. At this point, my shields are coming back, so unless the Xsotan roll in and roll in hard, we're pretty golden. Okay. Now, I will admit, I'm not getting as much Xanion for destroying this wreckage as if I actually use salvage lasers here, but I'm interested mainly in speed. At some point, we need to get our hands on some actually good salvaging lasers. I wish it would tell me if there are any onboard detected systems left, though. That'd be nice. Okay, what about you? Because, yeah, we got a ton of wrecks around here. I wish I could have oh, hi. Oh, no, those are just wrecks. Okay. I was about to say, it'd be really nice if I could actually have a ship that follows me around scrapping the hulks of the ships that I kill. That would be really nice. Yeah, so we might actually have a Xsotan incursion rolling in momentarily. I'll turn this on. Might as well let the salvage laser do at least a little bit of work. I think I just saw something good. Oh no, it's just more colors. Okay, well that's fine. Well, this is acceptable. What is it even shooting at? I don't know. I'm gonna switch you to my target. I like salvage lasers, but they're kind of stupid. They're kind of incredibly stupid. Like they just don't know what they're aiming at ever. I don't know, whatever. It feels like salvage lasers are only particularly effective at salvaging raw resources. Oh, there's a group of enemy alien ships has rolled in. I'll fight them when they show up. This is just trinium, though. Doesn't look like we're getting really a whole heck of a lot of anything other than just cash. I guess there's a couple of modules popping off of this, but it's all white modules, so it's like, eh. Let's see. Have your old ship set to salvage. As far as I can tell, you can't actually set a ship to salvage. Oh shit, they're already here. Alright. Well, I'm feeling particularly punchy here, so we're just gonna hang out and battle. The one thing is, if we're gonna be in constant, like, slugfest with ships, what I might do is actually just make a new ship entirely out of Xanion, leave this ship as is, and, effectively make a fleet. The only problem is fleet AI is particularly inconvenient. Oh, it's called Clear Sector. Oh. No, Clear Sector is totally, like, kill everything, I think. I assume. Okay. Unfortunately, these guys just seem to be loaded with trinium. Which is a bit mildly disappointing. Okay. I don't really like fighting the Xsotan. They're not terrible, but they're so low profile. This is why I want those homing missiles. Alright, I pretty much have to aim for the spin point. Say what you want about how thin and spindly they are, but like, good god, am I... good god, am I hard-pressed to actually hit these suckers sometimes. Then again, holy crap, those explosions. Yeah, we need homing missile launchers. The idea of just laying into people from afar with homing missiles that just destroy them. I'm always curious, can you cut these guys in half? I assume so. There he goes. It's like I'm fighting stick bugs or something. Oh, that's okay. Battle music in this game is great, though. I totally agree. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit, though. It's a bit on the long side of things. Also, silence in between tracks. I didn't know I could set that, but that's awesome. Pirates are attacking this sector. Ah! I'm not even done with the Xsotan yet. Well, I mean, if more Xsotan roll in, maybe we can just turn this into Slugfest Supreme, and I can just hang out on the backside and watch. That'd be nice. I'd appreciate that. Oh, those homing missiles are so fun to watch roll in. Unfortunately, this Xsotan ship is particularly durable compared to its compatriots. I'm hoping we can turn this into a three-way battle instead of a 2v1 situation. The other thing I could also do is actually just leave, as much as I'd like to get the rewards off of killing these guys. Like... Xsotan. Xsotan. I guess it would be Xsotan. Not Xstan. Alright, yeah, the Xsotan. Yeah, I want to stick around and loot my rewards. The main issue is I want to get, like, cool upgrades and weapons off of these guys. It's, unfortunately, I just have to go into constant battles to earn them in certain cases, which is kind of inconvenient. Well, at least this guy's not rolling as much. And I do have help. Like, hilariously enough, the pirates seem to be more than willing to, assist me in combat here. Fleet AI is great if you make a bullet sponge. Yeah, I mean, honestly, all of my ships tend to be extraordinarily bullet spongy. So the idea of making... There it goes. I'm just gonna try and hit the juicy center edge bits. Oh, my relationship with the live pirates. has improved drastically. I always find it funny, the Xsotan, Xsotan, there we go. The Xsotan are always neutral to me. And by neutral, I mean they hate my guts. Actually, looking at this, the pirates are almost leaving me alone. They might come for me, though. We did just kill a bunch of their buddies. Unless it's a completely different group of pirates. I don't know. Very hard to tell. Okay, I need to be a little bit closer to this sucker. Well, he is covered in holes. Looks like it worked out, though. Alright, did we get anything cool off of that? I see one sparkly blue thing. Oh, no. Looks like the pirates are still down for the hate murder. I was hoping they'd, I'd hope they were gonna leave me alone, you know, enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of situation, but looks like very much they're just waiting for us to get finished. I guess I'm okay with that. Anyway, yeah, our relationship got better for like a moment. Let's see, where did I get homing missiles? From some pirates, I think? Recently-ish. I don't know, I got it from one of these fights. So it's not like it was particularly, planned. At least the pirates are particularly weak. Their shields do not last long. Okay. Yeah. Does not look like I'm gonna be able to farm much more, rep with them. Oh, look at all those missiles just zigging straight in. And we've got a, distress signal. Well, I'm down for distress calls. Eventually, we've got to find one of these that has to be a boss. I just realized the ship is, like, dead in the water. It's just not quite dead yet. Look at him. There's not even... I've blown off the entire back half of him. Okay, which one of you guys has shields? All of you? All of you. This one looks weak. I'm gonna go for you first. Yeah, you're weak. Yeah, I'm really committed to the idea of looting this entire sector, damn it. It'll just take a little while. Okay. Well, what are we gonna do past this point? I mean, honestly, I can probably just face tank the damage and go from here. I'm thinking the other thing we could actually do here is keep working on making this thing the ultimate turtle. Get a bunch of auto-directed guns, and actually just go around salvaging while fighting people. Like, I could conceivably have just a ship that I park near activities and then I just, like, go off and have, you know, do whatever I want. It's a little lazy for what I'm trying to do here. So you're pretty tanky. You're significantly less. And I've done some damage to you, so let's go with you. The other guy in the back seems kind of dead in the water, but I think it's just... I actually don't know what his plan is. Sometimes enemy ships are just like... They just like to chill. It's confusing. Dread Pirate Wander. This space vulturing business got a little bit more proactive than I was expecting. But, you know what? Well, no, it's not even proactive, it's reactive. Reactively proactive? I don't know. I make the corpses, then I salvage them. Or blast them to hell and hope I can get the goodies I'm looking for. I mean, it looks like this guy is kind of exploding into showers of convenient little bits. I'm gonna turn on my salvage laser, actually. Small chance I can get some handy little bits off of this corpse. Yeah, whatever that big ship is in the back, it kind of seems to be leaving me alone. And, I mean, I could go for this pirate, but it barely does damage to me, so... I do think I will get rid of these lightning turrets, though. They don't have enough oomph for what I'm doing, I think.